We're about to go into the Leland Model of the Fischer home.
Hi, Mike.
Hey! How are you?
Nice to see you again.
You as well.
Welcome to the Leland from Fischer Homes.
Thank you. I'm excited to see it. I've never gotten to walk through it.
We'll take a look at all the different rooms and see which of your buyers wants to live in the Leland.
I think all of them. Would you say this is like the Cadillac model, or is that not a thing?
This is our masterpiece collection of homes,
Yeah.
so it's a very high-end version of what we build. And in a model home, we always add lots of great upgrades to kind of showcase what can be done and make it your Cadillac.
So I'm seeing, the first thing I notice, white floors.
Do you love them?
I do. I like them because I have dark floors and I have 3 dogs, and they show everything. Will this cover a little bit better? Yeah. So there's a tint to it.
Yeah. It makes me feel like I'm at the beach.
I can go with that. I like the beach. And this is the owner's suite, right?
Yeah.
And we got wallpaper, everybody. Believe that? Is this wallpaper too?
Yes, this is more of like a grass cloth. I love the things the designer does to showcase, some artistic elements. These aren't things we do at Fischer Homes. The designer does it to decorate the model home.
Okay, so if I were building and I wanted wallpaper, it's not through. It's a separate.
Yeah, you and Emily would have to do that later.
Okay, me and Emily. That's right. How tall are these ceilings?
These are 9 feet ceilings standard in these homes.
That's what I was gonna ask. That's standard? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Depending on the collection, but we're in our masterpiece collection of homes.
Okay, can you go higher?
Yeah, we have a grand estates collection of homes being built in select communities in northern Kentucky, Columbus, Indianapolis.
That will go up to 10 feet? Mm-hmm. All right, correct me if I'm wrong. I get a lot of people that don't want the tub anymore.
So do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a reason? Is it just for looks then, I take it? But
so there's some people, they're either like have to have it or don't want it at all.
Yeah, soaking tub used to be, I feel like, a thing. Now people are just like, I want a bigger shower, I want more space. I don't want a tub.
I have a lot of people choose the luxury shower, which goes all the way from this wall all the way to that wall.
Yeah.
You could shower the whole family in there at the same time.
Or the dogs. Could you fill this closet with your clothes?
Yes.
Okay. More?
And shoes.
Do you need more?
It's a giant closet. I'd probably take over one of the other bedrooms too, to be honest.
I've been through some houses where bedrooms are definitely smaller than this closet. Don't you feel like gray has stuck around a lot longer than any other trend ever?
All the other people like 5 years ago were like, oh, gray is so going out, and it's not.
It hasn't. This is like Florida E. Now that I think about it, like these floors. I mean, this is a color. This is something I think my mom has down in her place.
Well, there's a whole like coastal cottage theme.
Yes.
Like the fronts of the houses, modern farmhouse is another popular elevation that brings in a lot of the real bright white and stone.
I love it.
So in a kitchen, where a lot of families gather, the morning room has taken over in popularity over a formal dining room too.
No doubt.
So a lot of people say, I don't need the formal dining room, but especially after the pandemic, a home office is a must these days. So our plans offer a couple of different places we could put a study.
Okay.
In this case, we did the butler's pantry and the formal dining room here.
Okay.
But for most families, the morning room is really all they need.
I'm telling you, I mean, I go over to my buddy's house, a lot of friends' house. I mean, kids with the young kids, they all eat dinner right here. They don't even go to the table. It's cooked, served, here you go.
Little homework in between.
Yeah, I mean, dining room is definitely a lost cause, I feel like. Living room is for sure. You see a lot of living rooms just now they're playrooms or something like that, but they're not used for what you and I grew up on. What's the appliance package for something like that? I mean, we gotta say we're in Legacy Ridge in Westchester, which is going to be different than somewhere out anywhere else.
Yep.
But what's our basic appliance?
Our masterpiece collection of homes, no matter where you build.
Which we're in.
Yep. Features stainless steel appliances, and GE is the manufacturer that we use. This is a built-in kitchen, or some people like to call it the gourmet kitchen, featuring the double ovens and the gas cooktop. But we have an electric range, a microwave, and dishwasher that would come standard in every house.
Keep in mind, this is November 2021. We're still kind of in the pandemic. How long does it take to get those appliances right now? Because I have clients that they went and bought them and they said it's going to be 6 months.
Yeah, so our build time is about 6 to 8 months. So generally speaking, we're getting those things on order right away when people are under contract to build their home. I have had a few closings lately that were just waiting on one thing, maybe a microwave. So for the day of closing, it might be a black microwave, but as soon as it comes back in, we're coming out and installing what was ordered and delivered.
It's
tough
great.
when supply chain is hurting everybody right now.
Is there anything else that's that delayed as much as appliances? I mean, obviously, I think lumber is a little bit better than it's come back. Anything else like appliances right now?
We're lucky because we're the biggest builder in Cincinnati, so we are kind of
that helps.
yeah, a guerrilla kind of, determining we get our stuff first before others. The hardest challenge is labor, really. I mean, it's getting
Right.
enough people to complete.
But you
all
have
these
always
records.
had 6 to 8 months, right? So it's not like you've said, hey, because of the pandemic, we're now at 8 to 10, 9 to 12.
No.
How have you kept it 6 to 8 months? What is it, just being the biggest?
I would love to take credit for that, but we have amazing teams on
Okay.
our production side of things. Actually, when you came in today, Devin was our construction
Yeah.
supervisor. He's the one who keeps all the crews in balance. He gets everything scheduled. We know weeks in advance when, Joe's plumbing is supposed to be here and Frank's roofing or whoever's doing that
Okay.
next piece of the job. It's very organized, very methodical. It's one of the reasons we're able to build on time and on budget too.
That's a big key. I know people probably don't like it when they are planning 6 to 8 months out to move, probably maybe have to put their house on the market, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, we're delayed 2 months. It probably doesn't sit very well with people spending top dollar if you're building, right? All the carbs, baby. Pancakes and oatmeal. And it's real, it's not fake.
So this is just a piece of furniture.
Right.
But we put that there because we do offer built-in, like the
Yeah.
bench and built-in storage area. But when we're going through with your clients and choosing what they want to put in as upgrades,
Yeah.
it's a nice feature to have it
100%.
custom built in for, I don't know, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300. Do we need it at the time of building? Or would you just get a piece of furniture from IKEA or
Right.
TJ Maxx or something?
What do we call this room?
The family foyer.
This is the family foyer.
Yep. I
Got
call it
it.
the mud room at my house, but
Yes.
coming in off the garage. And then the owner's suite's on the first floor in this home, so the laundry follows the
Okay.
owner's suite.
So is that pretty standard for today with all, if the owner's suite is upstairs, laundry's gonna be upstairs? Okay. If you, butler pantry, how high do people prioritize?
It's not offered in a lot of our
Oh, it's not.
plans. So for somebody who wants it, they basically pick a plan that has the option for it. I think it's pretty cool. A place to make coffee in the morning or likely wine bar area or something. It'd be great for entertaining to have a bucket of ice and
Absolutely.
some beverages there to choose from. You can build in a wine refrigerator or an ice machine there. There's a lot that we do.
So you can get some plumbing going. Yeah. No, I'd like it, especially if you entertain, right? That's the people that want that. So our faded room, the dining room, however, if we look up, that's wallpaper, Heather said.
Yeah. So for this particular plan, if a family didn't have a need for a formal dining room, this space could be a study.
Oh.
So we'd add double doors here.
Okay.
And potentially close off this area.
Yeah.
And the study has become of utmost importance since
Right.
everybody's been in a work from home situation.
As is, what would this house, what is this going for?
We're starting in the mid-5s in this community on a Leland, and a model home, again, we showcase a lot of what can be done. So
Right,
we're
it's
probably
up.
mid-6s
Okay.
with the upgrades that you see here, but most families don't put that much in upgrades into their home. They'd be, maybe topping just a little over 600,000 with
Okay.
a lot of the great features.
I once heard, correct me if I'm wrong, because I say this a lot, but I'd like to hear it if you agree. Usually people spend about 10%. So if it's $500,000 house, they'll typically put in 50 grand worth of upgrade. Is that accurate?
Well, every family is a little bit different. This is like a luxury package of included features. So
Yeah.
you could buy this house at the base price and be super happy with it, not having to do anything as
Yeah.
upgrades. Probably 10% is fair. 20% would be rare,
Yeah.
that they'd upgrade that much, that people would spend, they're picking every option possible in that case.
We also talked about cutting. If I'm going to cut a corner, what's the best? What's the worst?
Good question, and you as their realtor can offer great advice on that too, because people ask me, should I do the fireplace?
Right.
One, are you going to use a fireplace? Is it something you and your family, use twice a year to
Right.
just hang Christmas stockings from, or is it something you really want as part of the home? I would spend money on the structural items that really are hard to change later.
100%.
Like an extra window in the owner's suite, or 9-foot ceilings
Bingo.
in the basement.
Right.
This detail work is beautiful. It's only a couple $100, but you can couple $100 yourself up pretty quickly
Right.
in that price with each of the upgrades. I'd skip something like this in favor of a structural item that's harder to change later.
Yes, I agree. Is it even an option to do rough-in plumbing anymore? Is that
Sure.
just so? Some people will turn that down.
I don't
As
know
a realtor,
why.
you get the rough-ins, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, some people really turn that down.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 4-bedroom, right? So we got a loft, all this space. So you got 3 up here, plus
You
this
could
loft.
actually make this into a bedroom as well. So this is
Okay.
part of the customization process. If you've got a use for this area, we've set up some desks, maybe a student work area, video game area or something. But if you had a need for a 5th bedroom, we could make that here.
Okay.
Or we can expand the morning room downstairs and add an additional guest suite on the 1st floor. A lot of our plans offer that guest suite on the 1st floor, which is huge for people that are considering aging in place or bringing parents with them to
Yeah.
age in place. So we've got a lot of plans that offer that now.
We're seeing that too. People don't want to put mom and dad in a home. I don't know.
Well, plus they're helpful. They can babysit and share some of the cooking responsibility. And
I like that. Let's take advantage of grandma's cookies.
we also made this back bedroom into an ensuite with an added bathroom here.
I just like all the windows. So much natural light. Do screens come? And that's why it's a dumb question, but
They do.
it's just so clear.
We take them out for the model home
Yeah.
for that
The
look.
natural, yes. I'm like, why is
Yes,
it?
we include screens.
That's
we
good.
include toilets. We include a lot of things in the house.
Toilet paper?
Nope, got to get that on your own.
Some places, the new builds I'll walk through, you will not have your toilet paper rolls anymore. They won't do that. Or towel
Yeah.
racks. Is that true? Do you got to add those in?
You would add them in.
You would add 'em in?
Yeah.
This is cool. Where does she get this stuff? Like, I wish I had a brain like yours. I mean, you probably yours and your stagers.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't know. She comes up with some cool stuff for all the models. And there's like 22 models in Cincinnati, and each one of them's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're really creative.
This is an awesome room. This is like the one that your older sister gets and you don't have any say. You lose any argument. She gets her own, like,
For sure, what teenage girl wouldn't want their own bedroom with their own bathroom?
I don't know.
You know, you're all ready for TikTok and making videos.
Oh my
on
gosh,
your-
that is hilarious. I didn't even think about TikTok.
This back. Oh, switch sides. Two straws. Got you. Oh.
That was it.
That was good.
What is the best way, if I'm thinking about building, what's the best way to get started with Fischer Homes?
You definitely want to come in and meet with a sales counselor,
Yeah.
walk through a model, talk about the rooms that are important to you, learn how we can customize the floor plan so that you get the critical pieces into that floor plan. And then we'd walk the home sites together, get on our boots and go walk the land and see what your backyard would look like and
Yeah.
pick the place to build your house.